guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a cracked ice winter nail set. I'm starting out by taking my builder gel and applying it to the underneath side of my nail tips, and then I'm going to take some plastic wrap and put it on top, and then take the other side of my cuticle pusher and kind of mush it around to create the different ridges in the gel. And then I cure that for about 30 seconds and it creates this cracked ice look. I've seen people use top coat or base coat to do this, but I personally prefer to use a thicker gel like builder gel or even poly gel to do this. I just feel like it gives a better result, it being thicker, because it creates deeper ridges and it stays better once you push it around, whereas with a top coat or a base coat it kind of flattens back out. So I did the cracked ice on all of my nails except for my middle nails, and now I'm going in with my dehydrator and my primer so I can apply the builder gel on top. So starting off with my middle finger, I'm taking this gel that I mixed up. It's just clear builder gel and some iridescent glitter mixed in. For this set, I'm recreating a set I did last year for Christmas. I did it because we went to Disney for Christmas, and I remember it was my first time using builder gel, and it was a complete disaster, and I'm pretty sure 3 of them broke while I was on the trip because I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. And I also sculpted them out with paper forms instead of using tips or anything. I did this because I wanted to try and mimic that fresh snowfall when it kind of glistens and looks like it's sparkling in the sun. I did one layer and decided there wasn't enough glitter, so I went and did a second layer. I kept these layers pretty thin because I was going to encapsulate afterwards, just so I didn't file into all that glitter. Now I'm just taking my clear builder gel and applying a thin layer on the rest of the nails. I did this because I thought it was going to make doing my ombre easier, but it made no difference to it. So it's kind of an unnecessary step to do. So now I'm taking this builder gel that I mixed up. I took a blue glitter gel polish from Savvyland and mixed it in to get that like blue icy color. This is the gel polish I used. It's Glitter Blue by Savvyland. And this is what it looks like just on a Sludge Stick. It's a really pretty blue, and I thought it would give that nice icy blue while mixed in with the clear. So I'm just going to take this and start up at my cuticle and apply it and just kind of feather it down. I'm trying to create an ombre. While doing this, I kept feeling like I was pulling the blue down too far and was going to end up covering too much of the cracked ice effect, but in the end I realized I could have pulled it down farther and you still would have been able to see the cracked ice effect. I did 3 layers of the blue. I kept them all very thin because I am going to be encapsulating later. When it comes to ombreing with this builder gel, I am not the best at it. I don't know if it's because I am using very sheer colors and you can't really see it while you're doing it. Maybe if I do it with a darker color, it'll end up better because I could see it better, but that's just something I need to practice on and work on. They turned out okay overall. I do think it could have been better, but it turned out all right. So once I got the blue on, I take my clear and I go through and I encapsulate everything, and I also use it to build up the structure and the apex. So for some reason, the blue was looking really dark at first, except for there on my thumb. And then the next day when I went to go file, everything was light again. So I don't know what was going on there. So after I got the nails all filed, shaped, and buffed, I'm going in with this white gel polish from Model 1s and a liner brush, and I'm going to draw on the snowflakes and the icicles. So starting with my ring finger, I'm going to start by drawing on the snowflakes. I do 2 snowflakes, one at the top up by the cuticle and one down at the bottom down by the free edge. And I do the snowflakes on my ring finger and my thumb. I get the snowflakes drawn on and before I cure them, I go in with the iridescent glitter and I pour it on top and then I cure for 30 seconds. And this is what they look like after getting the glitter on. For my pinky and my pointer, I'm going to do some icicles. I start by outlining the cuticle area with the white gel, and then after that I drag down that gel to create the icicles, and I don't try to create a straight line or anything. I kind of try to wiggle my brush a little bit because icicles aren't straight. They kind of have that like squiggle like shape to them, and I keep them pretty thin too. I just do one coat of the white. And just like I did with the snowflakes before I cure, I pour on some of that glitter. So for my middle nail, I'm going to be doing some crystal placement. I'm going to be using the AB Rhinestones, and I thought I was going to end up using some of the blue from that other pack, but I ended up not. The way I like to apply my rhinestones and charms and gems and stuff is I like to do a layer of rhinestone glue and then do a layer of my top coat, because I don't like going around all the rhinestones afterwards to apply the top coat. It just makes it easier for me to do it this way. I'm also not a huge fan of applying rhinestones and charms to my nails. I never know like the design to do or anything, but then also I hate having to remove them when I go to change my nails for my next design I do. Off to the side there you can see how I'm going to place the rhinestones on my nails. That took me so long to figure out like the design and like the placement and everything, and I'm still not 100% in love with the way it looks. I also ended up taking some of the super little rhinestones and placing them in a few of the gaps in between some of the rhinestones. After I get the rhinestones on and cured, I go through and I apply a shiny top coat to the rest of my nails, and then I do one final cure for 60 seconds. And these are the nails finished. They ended up turning out a whole lot better than they were last year. The shape is much better and just the overall look is better. I'm really happy with how they turned out. I do wish I would have brought down the blue a little more, but overall they look really good. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it if you like, comment, and subscribe.